The Black Room is a 1935 mystery horror film, directed by Roy William Neill. The movie stars Boris Karloff in a dual role as twin brothers. The film also features Marion Marsh and Robert Allen. The film was released in Great Britain as The Black Room Mystery. The striking cinematography was done by Alan G. Siegler. Plot: in a Tyrolean castle in the late 18th century, twin sons, Gregor and Anton, are born to the de Bergman baronial family. The Baron is concerned. There is an old prophecy in the family states that the younger brother shall kill the elder in the Black Room of the castle. Some years later, in 1834, it is revealed that the Baron Gregor has become a depraved ruler who murders the wives of local peasants. His brother, Anton, who cannot use his right arm and has spent much of his life traveling Europe, returns to the castle around the time of the murder, but refuses to believe the rumors he hears about Gregor. When the woman Mashka disappears after being seen with Gregor, the locals form a mob and enter the castle, confronting the Baron. Gregor agrees to abdicate, and give power to his brother, who has become popular. Gregor knows that Anton will likely marry Thea, niece of family advisor Colonel Hissel. Gregor now assumes Anton's identity, and prepares to wed Thea, whose lover, Lieutenant Albert Lucan, angrily objects. When Colonel Hassel discovers the deception, Gregor kills him. The blame for the murder is placed on Lieutenant Lucan, who is found guilty and sentenced to death. Only Anton's mastiff recognizes that the Baron is not his master, and the dog pursues Gregor when he travels to town for his wedding. Meanwhile, Lucan escapes and meets secretly with Thea, who urges him to flee. He refuses, however, and watches as the man supposed to be Anton fends off the dog with his right arm. The townspeople gathered to observe the celebration understand what has happened, and form a mob in a matter of seconds. The dog, followed by the mob, pursues Gregor to the castle. When Gregor hides in the Black Room, trapped by the dog and by a mob which is attempting to batter its way in, he falls into the burial pit and onto the knife still held in his murdered brother's hand. Thus, the prophecy is fulfilled, and the film ends. Behind the scenes. The title refers to the oubliette where Gregor hides the bodies of his victims. Cast: Boris Karloff, Baron Gregor de Bergman, Anton de Bergman, Marion Marsh, Thea Hassel, Robert Allen, Lt. Albert Lucan, Thurston Hall, Carl, Paul Hassel, John Buckler, Baran, the Gypsy, Torben Meyer, Peter, the Majordomo, Catherine de Mille, Mashka, Henry Kolker, Baron de Berman, Colin Tapley, Paul Hassel as a young lieutenant, Edward Van Sloan, Dr. Egon Brecker, lead villager, Helena Grant, Anna, the housekeeper, Marion Lessing, Maria, the chambermaid, Robert Middlemass, the prosecutor,